Women in Art. Elisabeth Vigée LeBrun.
Many women in art have lived through extremely difficult and tumultuous periods in history, which affected their careers in a profound way. One such artist was the French artist Elisabeth Vigée LeBrun, who was born in 1755. Vigée LeBrun was an extremely prolific artist, having started her career at the early age of 15 years old. Motivated to succeed to escape a greedy stepfather who stole many of her earnings, she rose in her career extremely quickly, and she would soon become the favorite portraitist of Marie Antoinette. Vigée LeBrun created many different portraits of Marie Antoinette, helping the queen to craft an image of herself for the watching world. With the outbreak of the French Revolution, Vigée LeBrun would flee France with her young daughter Julie. She spent many years afterward traveling across Europe, painting powerful figures who lived in Italy, Austria, and Russia. She lived a life of travel and excitement, and produced a variety of truly astounding works of art. One early but extremely important painting by Vigée LeBrun was Madame Vigée LeBrun and her daughter, which was completed in 1786. Vigée LeBrun was inspired by the heavenly Madonna paintings of the Renaissance artist Raphael, and decided to create her own interpretation of one of these paintings. Here, we see mother and daughter in a tender and formal embrace. Julie, Vigée LeBrun's daughter, cuddles up to her mother, while the artist herself holds her daughter close and smiles out at the viewer. This imagery evokes paintings such as Raphael's Sistine Madonna, which shows the Virgin Mary holding the infant Jesus in a similar, although more formal fashion. While the positioning of the figures in this painting harks back to the Madonnas of Raphael, the fact that the painting depicted the artist as smiling and showing her teeth was considered scandalous and a breach of art historical conduct at the time. Even though this detail made the painting seem audacious at the time, it certainly heightens the sense of joy and love that the painting emits. It also demonstrates that the artist was firmly committed to her own vision, regardless of what society's expectations were. This painting is currently housed at the Louvre. Another important painting created by Vigée LeBrun was the painting Marie Antoinette and Her Children, which was completed in 1787. This painting was commissioned by the office of the royal household to inspire positive feelings about Queen Marie Antoinette, who was losing popularity at the time. In it, we can see Marie Antoinette holding her son Louis Charles, while her daughter Marie Thérèse leans lovingly on her arm. Her other son, the Dauphin Louis-Joseph, points pitifully at an empty cradle, alluding to the recent death of her daughter, Sophie Béatrice. This depiction of a mother and her children was meant to evoke sympathy in viewers, and Vigée LeBrun cleverly includes other details to inspire sympathy as well. For instance, the jewelry cabinet in the background is meant to subtly indicate to viewers that Marie Antoinette saw her children as the true jewels of her life. Also, the triangle formed by the family members in the foreground is meant to recall triangular compositions of the Holy Family, as seen in paintings such as Raphael's Madonna del Prato. Sadly, this painting did not avert the French Revolution, and Marie Antoinette was ultimately executed. Although Marie Antoinette died a sudden and brutal death, the paintings Vigée LeBrun created of her serve as a testament to the close friendship the two women formed. You can see Marie Antoinette and her children at the Palace of Versailles. Vigée LeBrun spent many years of the rest of her life traveling Europe. Even after her eventual return to France, she would continue to travel. While many of her travels produced professional, posed portraits of European royalty, Vigée LeBrun also created paintings purely for the sake of enjoyment. This work of art, View of the Lake of Chaux and Mont Blanc, was created between 1807 and 1808, while the artist was on holiday in Switzerland. While there, the artist fell in love with the Swiss landscape and created this painting of the stunning Mont Blanc with the Alps in the background. In contrast to her portraits, which are carefully posed and perfectly rendered, this image feels looser and freer. It is also significant that the artist created it in pastels, a medium which her late father had taught her and that was dear to her heart. This work of art demonstrates that Elisabeth Vigée LeBrun's art is not only the historical documentation of important figures, but also is an expression of joy from her heart. This work of art can be seen at the Minneapolis Institute of Art. Elisabeth Vigée LeBrun overcame many different challenges in her life. She overcame the difficult family circumstances caused by her stepfather's greed and ill treatment, and enjoyed a successful career even after her primary client and close friend was killed in the French Revolution. Her paintings inform us of an artist with a joyful outlook, independent mind, and unique personal charm. The exuberance of her personality and the immensity of her talent ultimately helped her to succeed in a rapidly changing world.